Welcome back, everyone. Members of our real estate investment club as well. The people from the YouTube channel out there in the world. Today's topic, we are going to share with you a amazing new asset class, which could be a major player in the future and current of the real estate investment world. Is called medium-term rentals. And my name is Seewing Yee. Welcome back. And my special guest speaker is Julie. Thank you. Thank you for co-presenting, Julie. And
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
yeah, because you are a very good real estate investor from our network, and you provide such a good perspective and help me present any topics. And another reason why I like to invite you for our podcast is that you are a representation of a typical investor out there. You are putting yourself in the shoes of a prospective new real estate investor, and that you could be a newbie, a new beginner, or a experienced investor. And so it's nice to get some fresh perspective from you as a unbiased third party person. And of course, our presentation is such that we did not do any kind of scripting, any kind of preparation at all. So your thoughts and your comments as well as mine are merely come from my own experience and knowledge, as well as your experience and knowledge. Anyway, today's very fascinating. What I'm going to do is the agenda for today. I'm going to share with you our real estate market, our network market that we are part of as a real estate investment club organization. We are being partnered with a team of market providers, turnkey providers in different parts of the country. The various teams that we connect with, they come very heavily headed. We have done most of the research and due diligence, whereby you, as an out-of-state turnkey real estate investor, mom and pop investor, whoever you are, you could tap into our resources. We have a one-stop shop with the property managers and all the team available on the ground, wherever the market that we're talking about. And all you gotta do is just connect with our team and create your real estate portfolio, turnkey, buying remotely, buying passively, and scaling your portfolio over time so you achieve your financial goals. So, am I right, Julie?
Oh, absolutely. And I was just listening to your description of me and where I am. I do feel like I'm a newbie and an experienced investor all at the same time, because I feel like I barely scratched the surface in what we've been able to do in a very short time. But there's so much more opportunity out there to be had. But I do consider myself an investor, even though I've only been doing this for about 2 years now. And it's been very exciting. It's been a great journey.
That's right. Very, very, exactly. Very, very well said. Yeah, today's topic is very unique. A lot of people out there are still not aware of this new investment methodology. It's called medium-term rental. One fascinating thing about what we're doing right now is that I'm going to share with you how to elevate your real estate portfolio for the long term, get higher return, higher cash flow, and we will talk about the best real estate markets to buy medium-term rentals. I know the traditional investment methodology that my organization and myself have been doing for the past 20 years in helping a lot of our investors out of state. It's that when you buy long-term rental, right? You buy long-term rental, traditional long-term rental, which is the mainstream asset class investing. So which is fine. We will continue to do that. But because the market that we're in are very conducive to medium-term rental. So some of your investors who have purchased from our network for many years, you have a choice to continue with the long-term rental accumulation with respect to your portfolio. And nothing wrong with that because you're buying in a turnkey status, there's very little effort and time that you will require to maintain your portfolio because everything's done for you with respect to property management,
Right.
the whole 9 yards, whereby you spend very little time and still able to scale your long-term portfolio. But some of you existing investors out there who already own property, at the end of this video, you have a chance to potentially convert some of your long-term rental properties into a medium-term rental properties and see how it goes to see whether you can achieve higher returns and what have you. And for the rest of you who does not own any rental properties and you want to get into this investing, this video is also for you in a way that you buy a good market, fast-growing market, buy for the purpose of long-term buy and hold. That's, in fact, this is your strategy. You buy for long-term buy and hold. Don't buy out investment property just for the purpose of medium-term rental. No, that's a wrong approach. Buy a property with the mindset that you can get a long-term renter, annual, 1-year lease, renewable lease renter, like you have done. But you have the opportunity to pivot, to enter into convert some of your properties. But if you own a duplex to fourplex, you could convert one of the doors into a medium-term rental and give it a try. Take a risk and see how it works out for you. If the medium-term rental exploration does not work out for you for whatever reason, you can reconvert that unit back multi rental and you'll find.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great strategy. Yeah. Just take maybe a portion of your portfolio and do it with that, because I think the long-term rental is your bread and butter. That's what's going to be consistent. Like I said, we've had our properties for 2 years and we've only had one tenant change in the 2 years. So people, when they get somewhere they like, they're going to stay there. They're going to take care of the property. But if you want to increase your cash flow, midterm strategy is a good thing to do with a portion of your portfolio.
Yeah. Again, we only have like 15 minutes remaining for this video. If we're only touching a small portion of medium-term rental asset class presentation. But of course, I have other YouTube channels that have done medium-term videos. You can watch my YouTube channels. And most important of all, enter my website below and submit your email into our newsletter database. So therefore, you become a free member of our organization. Then you will receive weekly email come to your email inbox. So you learn more about not just medium-term rental, but all aspects of rental property investing. So with that in mind, medium-term rental, like I said, is an up-and-coming asset class. It's a beginning stage. Medium-term rental is basically you find a renter to stay more than 30 days, but less than a year.
Right.
Instead of with short-term rental, you rent for a few days at a time. Any given month, that's short-term rental or B&B, that's fine. Then we're not going to talk about that, although you could technically venture into a short-term rental as well on the property that we have available for you in different markets. But I'd rather for you to do a medium-term rental, which is, in my opinion, better. Okay. The question you ask, why medium-term rental is up and coming, what is the asset class? And my answer would be, with the advent of the COVID, with the remote work and what have you, changing dynamics of the way people live post pandemic, what have you, and people are willing to rent from you. As a landlord, you could open up a medium-term strategy for yourself,
Right.
where you can rent to a, so the question is, where's the best market to buy to make a medium-term rental attractive for you?
Mhm.
Well, my answer is, I'm sure Julie, you'll agree, is that you buy in a market where there are affordable home prices.
Mhm.
You as a landlord, you can buy cash flow properties for that reason. And you buy for typical any other housing investment. You buy for job growth, population growth, migration growth, a good area that have a fast growing, that have a good future, and so and that's what you get. And also, so what kind of rental? What kind of people can do the medium term
I
rental?
was going to say that it would be good to mention that because I think some people are like, why would I want something for less than a year? But there are many reasons, many types of professions where that would fit in great.
As a matter of fact, Julie, why don't you share with me, from your opinion, what type of medium-term renter are appropriate for this?
One of mine, it's not a midterm rental situation, but one of my properties, we do have a traveling nurse in there. And traveling nurses, if you know anything about nursing, they can pretty much write their own ticket, but maybe their home is in California, but they're going to work in New Mexico for a while, or they're going to work in New York or Florida or whatever, because they can go anywhere and work. So that's one of the categories where you would do maybe a midterm rental. I think people that are in professions like tech or military or even construction. My husband is a construction safety manager, and a lot of times they go on these projects that are out of state, and they're not going to plan. Their family is still here. They're not going to live there, but that's for them to be there 9, 10, 12 months at a time. That's a perfect candidate. And these people are career people. They pay on time. They probably spend most of their time at work anyway, so they're not really tearing up the property, and they're not moving to stay. So the advantage again with the midterm rental is already rented. It's already furnished. So all they got to do is pretty much bring their suitcase and set up shop.
Absolutely. I could add, a lot of digital nomads. They have the ability to work remotely anywhere in the country or in the world. They want to go from places to places. They want to go to one area of the country, stay there for 2 or 3 months and work remotely. Then when they're done, they go to another location in this part of the country to work a few months, so they can rent out your house or whatever for a few months and what have you. And of course, like you said, Julie, you have healthcare professionals, you have corporate rentals, you have people relocating from one area to another. They need a nice place to live for 2, 3, 4 months, or they buy a new house in a new location. They're willing to pay you more rent as long as you're fully furnished with your rentals. In terms of what type of property, typically a single family home is ideal, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And also a duplex or fourplex might work as well, especially. And you can rent out duplex, you can rent out one of the unit for medium-term rental, the other one is long-term rental, just to see how it is. And four unit, a quad, similar situation, right? Rent out 1 or 2 of the units, and for medium-term, even one of the units short-term, if that allows short-term rentals, and the rest is long-term rental.
And you know what? I would add one other category to the midterm: students, college campus students, because they're going to be there for 9 months of the year, and then they're going to pack up and go back home to be with mom and dad. That's if you've got midterm rentals around college campuses, hospitals. Like I said, that's a great opportunity for a midterm rental.
Absolutely, absolutely, of course. So therefore, the area that we like, actually, you can do medium-term rental anywhere in the country. You can do it in California, but California is so expensive.
Too high.
I don't recommend that unless we already have an existing home in California, which we are paying down most of the mortgages. That might work for you with respect to the numbers. But buy new property in California to purpose of medium-term rental, I would not recommend
it. Doesn't. That doesn't make sense.
unless you have deep pockets.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly.
So
Yeah.
we recommend in the Midwest, in the good areas in Midwest, Queen, before Niagara Falls, just something you're so familiar with.
Absolutely.
If not the Midwest, you buy in the South and Southeast. Texas and Florida and North Carolina comes to mind because these areas are southern built destinations. A lot of these areas have most significant tariffs. It's fast growing, population growth, job growth, and the prices of homes are very affordable relative to other areas of the country. So you can apply for cash flow and slowly for long-term rental and slowly pivot into a medium-term rental. And some of you can be asking me, how do I get the rental? How do I create this system? Do I have to be there to manage the property? Again, we don't have enough time to discuss that. But one thing, I'll give you the resources. Don't worry. You become a part of our member of our organization. You will get more information. But right off the bat, I answer your question. There's an organization named Furnished Finder, furnishedfinder.com. They are one of the marketing platforms for medium-term rental. So learning about that. And there are other gurus out there that I know of. And you Google, you can go to a YouTube channel, Google. There's one lady by the name of Erin Spratland. She's one of the gurus out there. She has a YouTube channel, talk about medium rental. There's another name, person by the name of Jesse Vasquez. He's getting pretty famous in the medium-term renting space. He's physically located in Modesto, by the way. He has a fast-growing YouTube channel or geared toward medium-term rental. There's another lady, Nina McIntyre. Also, he was a real estate guru specialist. And there's another person. There's a Furnished Finder, furnishedfinder.com. They have a weekly YouTube channel. They call themselves Landlord Diaries. Landlord Diaries. And the channel, and they invite medium-term rental investors to talk about their experience, how they become successful in the medium-term rental space. Typically, how you can profit from it if it works in your market. By the way, momentarily, we're going to show you our existing market. We're going to go through the numbers with the pro forma. Our markets in Niagara Falls, our markets in Alabama, our network team market located in Texas and Florida. We have already done the initial research. We have identified that not only these markets that we work with already over the years, good for long-term rental, you can pivot into medium-term rental, and I'll show you the performance momentarily. But at the end of the day, if you do it, you can become a remote investor. Yes. You can become artificial investor and still do medium-term rental. In fact, you could even do your own property management if you want, right? And inside furnishedfinder.com, they have another platform where you could self-manage medium-term rental.
Okay.
Inside their website, Furnished Finder. But at the end of the day, potentially you could by spending extra $10,000 to $15,000 to furnish your property, you could command higher rent.
Right.
60, 90, 120 days stay. So therefore, in terms of numbers, I know every market is different in terms of medium-term rental because it's a new asset class. But your projection is you should expect to get 50% higher rent than a long-term rental projection.
Right.
So, for example, if you have a property that you're getting $2,000 in monthly rent on a long-term lease tenant, but if converted to medium-term rental, you expect 50% higher rent. Instead of $2,000 per month, getting $3,000 per month for a medium-term rental, 30, 60, 90, 120 days, typically, right? Does it make sense, Julia?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the big advantage to doing the midterm and the short term. You're going to get that increased, be able to command a higher amount of interest or rent. And over time, that's really going to pay off.
But in terms of marketing, okay, once again, you can do this remotely, passively, like people have been doing the turnkey property that we'll be promoting for many years, right? Long-term scenario, long-term leasing situation. But how you market, you can use, like I said, use Furnish Finder, pay $99 as a marketing platform.
Right.
They help you market your property. That's it. Everything else you do on your own. Or you can use Airbnb to market your living to rental.
Right.
Airbnb, or slowly, not even slowly, but quickly,
Right.
pivoting into allowing the marketing leading to rentals.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Airbnb costs a little bit more, so we have to factor in the vacancy factor, the maintenance cost, and you have to spend for one unit, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, for example, 1,300 square foot, whatever. Expect to pay $100 per square foot in terms of furnishing the property. So
Right.
that's the risk upfront you have to analyze.
True.
Each unit, each house, or each one unit of our duplex, one unit of our triplex, and one unit of fourplex,
Right.
expect to spend around $7,000 to $10,000 up to furnish your property. One more thing, you don't have to on your own to find the furniture. There's an organization out there, could be Google, that I just talked about. They have a service where they could online help you find the necessary items to furnish your property.
Nice.
With the technology that they have, some of those gurus out there, well, you pay them whatever fee you pay them,
Right.
they will come over to your unit and measure the type of unit you have, what location you're located in the country, then quote you a price, how much it costs to furnish rental, and they get the rent, they get the furniture for you.
Nice. So that does allow you to really be less hands-on. So if you're in California and your midterm is in Florida, you've got someone there that can handle it and do all the work. And I think that might scare a lot of people away, because they're thinking, I have to go out and buy furniture and get it delivered. The whole idea of just like delivering furniture is like beyond my comprehension. But if you have someone else that can do that, it's worth whatever fee you have to pay them.
Yeah. Look, we are entering this world where you have technology at your fingertips, right? You have internet, you have fast growing technology. You can, the two words I'm going to say, you can delegate and you can outsource.
This
two word is critical.
It is.
What I mean by
investor.
What do you mean by delegate? You delegate your team. You want medium to rental.
Absolutely.
Your cleaning team, your inspection team, your property manager, if you want to hire a property manager, can help you. That's how you delegate, okay? And then you outsource. Same thing. You outsource all the local team out in your market to make this medium to rental works for you. So it's not overwhelming. It's not at the beginning. Yeah, you have to put system, process, and procedures in place.
Exactly.
Yeah. At the beginning aspect of creating this medium to rental situation, yeah, it may take a little bit of time for the initial couple of months or whatever on each property you control. After that, once your system works, it's like automatic, it's autopilot, right?
Yes, so, absolutely. No, I agree with that 100%. I think the point you're driving home, you got to have strong teams. It's all about relationship building. It's all about having the right team that you can trust, so you can literally like set it and forget it. Let them handle it. Let them handle the transfer of when new people come in, old people leave out, and all you have to do is just wait for that rent check to come in. Same concept as the turnkey. Yeah.
That's right. Medium term rental space is evolving. It's moving very quickly. There's a lot of expert people out there you tap into. Is beyond the scope of this presentation.
Right.
I have my resources on my website within our organization, and you can search the YouTube channel as well. Okay, enough said. So with that in mind, of course, you can buy medium-term rental property or long-term rental property, convert it to medium-term anywhere in the country. But like I said, our team, our network already have most of this systems, process, and procedure in place. So with that in mind, so this property Niagara Falls. Again, Niagara Falls is a vacation spot for people who don't want to visit Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, right.
Depending on what neighborhood you have a rental property located in Niagara Falls, which you have 6 rental properties. Who's to say at some point in time, you might want to convert one of your long-term rental property in Niagara Falls, you have 6 of them, into a metro rental.
Right. So I think that's a very strong possibility that we could look into doing that, particularly because in that Buffalo, Niagara Falls area, there's a big hub around there's a hospital, major hospital, medical community. And so that is, again, ideal strategy for a midterm rental.
Okay, so quickly, let's go over the pro forma. This is a long-term rental pro forma projection that we are accustomed to analyze, Julie. But because a medium rental typically give and take, your rent, because the full furnished and what have you, is typically 40 to 60% higher than an annual lease.
Right.
So if this annual lease per month is $825, in this case, you just sort of multiply by 50% rental rate increase, 50% multiplied by $825, we're talking another $400.
Right.
So your gross rent for each medium-term renter is like $400 in this case. Right off the bat, your cash flow is $300 or $400 higher. Instead of $143 with a long-term renter, you like around $400 or even more. So that's all to say. With respect to Alabama, we have a number of locations throughout Alabama. Some of these neighborhoods in Alabama that we have within our network team down there, you may do a medium-term rental as well. Similar situation. If you're collecting $1,550 long-term rent, convert it to medium-term rental, 50% rental rate increase, you're talking another $600. So your monthly rent for the next 2, 3, 4 months for that particular tenant is around a little bit more than $2,000. So your monthly cash flow instead of $234 could be around $500 or $600 right off the bat. Yeah. And again, so if you spend, let's go back a little bit. If you spend $10,000 to $15,000 to fully furnish the rental, so you have to ask yourself how much long it takes before your higher cash flow can pay off the money paid for furnishing. So 15,000, let's say 15,000. 50,000 divided by $500 higher monthly rent. So 5,000 into 15,000, you're talking like 2 years.
Right.
Around 2 years with the increasing cash flow, increasing rent associated medium-term rental, we could recoup your money. So if you're willing to take the risk, to pay above and beyond the down payments to buy the house, 10 to 15 grand, taking 2 years of collecting higher rent to recoup your furnished money you pay for.
Right.
Then,
that makes sense.
Yeah. Beyond that is all gravy.
I think the point you're trying to make is even with the midterm or even the short term, it's not an overnight success. You still have to look at it at more of a long range. Because I think a lot of times people get so discouraged. I didn't make any money in 3 months and they're ready to quit. So I think the point you're making is it's a little bit longer strategy and just be patient and allow the property to do what it's going to do.
Yeah, that's right. You could take a little bit of risk, not that much of a risk. You can always pivot back to larger rental if the medium to rental is not your cup of tea, whatever reason. But Judy, you and I know theory of buying rental property, owning rental property in good locations, south and southeast, and in the Midwest, property that we have within our network is not all about cash flow anyway. You're getting tax benefit, you're getting increasing rent, you're getting your renter to pay down your mortgage for you, you're getting appreciation potential. Multiple ways to make money. So cash flow is just one component. So
absolutely
bear that in mind, right?
Very good. Very good.
Let's continue with the walkthrough of the performance from each market. So again, the third market we have in Texas, one in San Antonio, one in Austin, not inside Austin, but in Temple, Texas. Temple, Texas is 1 hour above Austin. The property for similar price, around $300,000, new construction or newer type of rentals. In Temple, Texas is a medical area. The city of Temple, Texas, like I said, is 1 hour above Austin. It's a medical city. That means they have a lot of hospitals, a lot of training hospitals, a lot of doctors and interns and nurses and healthcare professionals are being trained, their internships and what the other doctor what they go through residency, doctors residency. They need to rent medium to rental, right?
That makes sense.
So anyway, in San Antonio, same way. San Antonio, I used to live in San Antonio many years ago when I was in active duty in West Army. But San Antonio, they are located. Is a lot of military people that relocate because there are several major military bases in San Antonio. The military personnel that in transit, they need a place to stay for 2 or 3, 4 months. They will be a good candidate for metro rentals, and when you pay higher rent. And of course, they still have traveling nurses. There's a lot of major hospitals located in San Antonio, San Antonio, and there are a lot of vacation tourists that want to go to San Antonio. They don't mind staying 2 or 3 months and something to stay. So San Antonio is another good market for medium-term rental as well. So again, I'm not going to go over the numbers too much. Whatever your rent is for the long-term rental, you just multiply by 50%, and that changes your gross monthly rent, and it changes your net monthly cash flow. Right? So,
that's right.
Another area of good for medium-term rental, something you and I discussed this a number of times already, in South Texas, in Alamo, where you can convert this fourplex, this new construction fourplex of $535K, renting at 5,300 and 4 units. Again, my research indicates that they do have some possibility for medium-term rental. So you could convert 1, 2, and 4 units give it a try into a medium-term rental and see if that works. If it doesn't work, like I said, give it back to all 4 units as a long-term rental, and you're still making very good cash flow.
Very good. Exactly.
And finally, my research in Florida, trust me, it's so funny. I've been investing in Florida for over 20 years.
Okay.
I have hundreds of our members, our network investors that have buying turnkey properties in Florida for the last 20 years.
That's awesome.
And yet we never talk about medium-term rental. So potentially, this is our current, there are 8 great locations throughout Florida. We have a relationship with our Florida builder, our network, our team located in Florida. All these new construction, single-family home, duplex or fourplex in the various locations, various strategic locations. Yes, this is a long-term buy and hold annual lease scenario. But by recent research and talking to my Florida team, Julie, the good excitement is, Julie said, a lot of these locations, a lot of these new homes that our investors have been buying and about to buy in the next few years, a lot of these locations Jacksonville, Palm Coast, Citrus Springs, Ocala, Englewood, Northport, Port Charlotte, and Lehigh Acres. Most of these locations of these properties that we're promoting are located close to medical clinics, hospitals,
Interesting. Wow.
and some element of our universities and colleges.
Nice.
Yeah. Florida, right now, in my opinion, has to be, and even Texas, we buy in a fast growing area, low affordable cost,
Right.
perfect opportunity to do medium term rental because these areas, they are constructing more homes. We have a lot of construction workers, or like you said, that
Right.
working the project for 2, 3, 4 months. They were an ideal candidate
Yes.
for medium term rental. And also, this new path of growth areas in Florida, they are not only they're building the infrastructure to accommodate the fast growing population, they are moving into the suburbs, right? Into this path of growth in Florida in these locations. Of course, because of the influx of population with the retirees and millennials, especially retirees and baby boomers moving in this area, they need medical services, right?
Right. Exactly.
So a lot of hospitals and medical clinics are being built in all of these the growing areas in
That
Florida.
makes sense.
Therefore, it's very hard to find local resources and talents in terms of doctors and nurses and other support healthcare professionals. For the time being, they have import these traveling nurses
That's it.
into these hospitals to accommodate the growing retirees
That's it.
population in these markets, right?
That's really, and if you think about the baby boomer generation, we are the largest population in the country and we're aging every day. And that's where we go. We go to Florida. So yeah.
Yeah. Florida will continue to get the retirees, from all over the country, all over the world. People coming to retire in Florida more so than ever before because Florida is the number one growing, fastest growing state in the country.
Right.
And now people everywhere. Like you said, you and I were baby boomers, by the way. As we get older, we need a lot of medical services and everybody's going to Florida. So they need medical services. So
A lot of sense.
absolutely. With that in mind, I would not going to spend too much time remaining 5 minutes. These are the type of property that we have throughout the 8 locations I just mentioned. This is a long-term rental scenario, as you can see. Again, pivot to medium-term rental. Your gross rent will increase around 6%, and your cash flow will increase from this base benchmark into a higher. So I'm not going to spend too much time. This is a duplex, color, very things. Okay. Prior to that, with a single family home, this is a very inexpensive new construction duplex, 379, good rental situation. You can pivot into medium-term rental. There is several hospitals located in Ocala. You could tap into the traveling nurses and healthcare professionals and construction workers, digital nomads, whatever they want to live at your great new houses that you support, whatever, so increase your cash flow significantly if you take the risk to do some additional research and what have you. And this fourplex in Jacksonville, amazing, right? You have 4 doors.
That's great. That's a nice building. Yeah.
Actually, new construction tax in a fast growing area in Jacksonville, you have 4 units. You have 4 doors to pivot. You can long-term rental, medium-term rental, even short-term rental.
There you go. Exactly.
So all the flexibility, all the options you have as a loose investor, when you drop in the great market, you can pivot, you can negotiate, you can do different things, but increase your return and everything else. So anyway, I think we pretty much, again, we always finish up our presentation with the great visionary Warren Buffett. Be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. There's a lot of fear in the housing market.
Yes.
As a risk investor, there's always opportunities.
Yeah, I agree. Now is the best time because even just listening to what you've been talking about today, there's so many aspects of real estate investing that can serve you well for a very long time, but you just got to get in. I think that's the important thing. Like I'm looking at your Nike shirt again. Just do it. So we just have
Exactly. Oh wow! I accidentally word one, not knowing it's a Nike shirt.
no, but that's it. Just do it.
Yeah, that's
There will be a point where you won't be able to get in if you don't get in now.
That's right. The cost of waiting, I'm not going to spend too much time. The
Yes.
cost of waiting will be severe consequences.
Exactly.
Because when you buy, even in this challenging market, you're not only getting cash flow, you're getting tax benefit, you're getting the mortgage rate paid down by your tenant, you're getting inflation potential, you're getting so many things. If you wait for the perfect time to buy, you could be waiting forever.
Exactly.
You know, right now, there's little competition. You can negotiate better deals right now. And when mortgage rate come down, even when they come down, there'll be a frenzy. There'll be a frenzy.
Absolutely.
And there'll be too much competition.
And then it'll be too late. Yeah.
It'll be too late. Prices will have risen. Too much competition. Everybody bidding more. You can overpay whatever. The house you want in the future may not be available anymore because they're available now because of less competition. That's why right now is the best time to do this when everybody else is fearful.
That's it.
Yep, that's my take right there. I'm done. So what's your final thoughts in terms of potentially pivoting into a medium? What are your thoughts, Julie?
I think my last thought would be just don't do it emotionally. Get out of your feelings. Do your research. Decide what your plan is and just go for it.
Yep.
That's it.
Take action. Overcome
Take
fear,
action.
overcome emotions. Do your research. Do your due diligence and tap into your resources. Tap into our resources that we have.
Absolutely.
Yep, that's right. At the end of the day, take action.
That's it. Good way to end the program.
That in mind, are you out there and you see a lot of value from this video, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also below the website, if you're new to my channel, just enter your email into my website newsletter database. You see free mention on a daily basis coming to your email inbox to learn about all aspects of investing, not just medium-term rental, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have so much information. People should take advantage of it.
Thank you so much, Julie, for helping me with this presentation, as always. Thank you everyone for attending. So with that in mind, this is Seewing Yee. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.